Are we live? Let's check. Let's find out. Have we managed to go live? I can't see anything yet. Poke me in chat if... yeah, I think we're live. I think we are live. Get on, Beybladers. Blade Bay X here. I was hoping to do this stream tomorrow morning my time, but... sorry, cats are at the door. But that is not possible, and I am desperate to finally open my Shinobi Shadow boosters. If chat gets busy enough, I have got another special prize that I will open. I've got I'm going to be using it for a video. I have got my G2 silver string launcher. I still haven't opened this, and I'm going to need to sometime soon because I need to get some practice in with it. So, a few different things to unbox, but I'm actually quite keen to watch today's episode, pardon me, of Beyblade X, because I'm a bit of a simp for Shigeru, let's be honest. And the hype for Weiss Tiger is very real at the moment. Weiss Tiger looks so good. The official Beyblade channel put out their they put out like their infomercial type video on it earlier today, and it looks promising. I've thought it for a while, but I wanted to wait until we saw some proper video footage of it. But the bit looks more like a mix of ball and flat to me, or like ball and taper, than it does just straight up taper like point, which I think is gonna make it travel around the outside of the stadium slower, which is kind of a good thing, because if it can go super slow like ball or orb does around the stadium and then suddenly hit the flat part of like the taper style kind of bit, and accelerate down from there. Why the fuck have they got gold hell sights, by the way? Did I miss something in the last episode? But if it can do that, then that's quite a reliable launch strat for like quick KOs. Oh, bloody hell. The wife's in the chat. Look alive. Suck your guts in, gents. What? Hang on, they got gold versions of all their bays? Is this a present? Are they like actual bays or just key rings? Does multi make them? That would be clever. So anyone in the States today is very happy because oh goddamn, so this is the Baytuber episode, is it? He's gonna steal Hell's Hammer. Goddamn. I always get confused watching the anime, kind of like where it's jumping around in the timeline, because of all the filler stuff. Well, that's cool. So that's actually like super close to where we are with the manga at the moment as well. So that's cool that they've caught up like that. We'll see how much they spread it thin across the next few episodes. So probably get like half a battle per episode. Hang on, so Shigeru turns up in this one and they face Team Dream, or Dream Team, whatever it is. What the hell? That doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, well, we'll find out in a minute, I guess. But yeah, everyone in America is very happy today. You getting to go to the stores and pick up the new Hasbro bits. I was just jumped off Left Burst's stream opening stuff, actually. Like the standard kind of like Hasbro X pack that everyone over there is getting. Looks like fun though. Like I've already got all the TT stuff, so I'm quite content. But it does look like fun, you know. It's just that energy around new sets releasing and you guys finally getting caught up with the latest generation. He's very happy with his little commemorative bays there. How long is it until we get the English dub of the anime, actually? I have no idea. Let's find out. It just says summer 2024. Fantastic. Well, that's cleared things up. Yo, Elliot. How's it going, man? How's the gains going? Yeah, we got Shinobis to open today. We got 3 Shinobis. Shinobi 3. And I might do it on stream. I might just do it for a video I'm going to make about string launches and launches and stuff. But I've got my second place silver string launcher I still haven't opened yet, and I want to open it early this week because I plan on using it at the G1 in Bangkok next weekend. We're like exactly a week away now, so got to get the reps in with the new gear, make sure that I'm comfy with it. It'd really suck actually if the silver launcher ends up being a launcher that I don't like, because I've got some string launchers that I really don't like. Oh, but Monday, Elliot, I have got it over here. We have the Blade Dragons Night Shield ready to fly out to you. I would have sent it already, but the stickers I'm getting done for my custom Black Dranza Beyblades have not been done yet, and I wanted to send you out some copies of those so you could have a bit of a play and let me know your thoughts, because been working on those for a while. So yeah, very hyped to actually get them out into the world a little bit and get some feedback from some people that aren't me. Like, gains are good, fantastic. Make sure you're eating your protein, man. You don't want to waste all that hard work. I had a very nice, literally, I don't know, maybe 5-10 minutes I think after your stream ended, because it was the morning for me here, like 5-10 minutes. I had like a pretty good workout actually. I was actually going to film the whole thing for once, but it's still super hot outside, so my camera just like overheats no matter what. Like, I only get a limited amount of filming time when I'm outdoors doing stuff. But yeah, good little workout, good way to start the day. Oh shit, appreciate it, mate. I've heard over a year now. Oh man, is it over? I mean, it'll probably be close to a year because oh, it's Shigeru. It wasn't long after I even started the channel, so the channel's about 13 months old now, and I think I was like a few months into making content before I started, because actually no, it won't be a year because it would have been around the actual release of Beyblade X. I was started like, so a little bit before July last year. So yeah, like pretty much a year. What the oh my god, time. But yeah, it's coming up to a year now. I've been working on this little project, and the trickiest thing has been getting the stickers done. This is a project I've done a little bit more delegating on than I normally would do. So yeah, I've tried to be a bit more relaxed about it and not rush it, because you're working with creatives and stuff like that. You want to give them their space to like do their best work and things. But yeah, you know how it is, especially if you're someone who's like super OCD about their timeline and stuff, and like just wants to absolutely nail a project and get it done like I am. GG, my guy. How's it going, dude? How is it going? You've caught us quite early on in episode 34. Shigeru is ordering some fancy sushi now. And butt flaps, yeah, that's the wife. This is a Plastic Gen remake. No, I will. So I'll yo, Yamale, how's it going? How is it going? Good morning to you. Good evening over here. Elliot, I'll grab some prints I've made and I'll show you what I'm talking about. I think it probably has been a little while since I've talked about this project properly or shown anything from it on stream. So basically, I commissioned the design of 2 new Beyblades, 2 new black Dranza Beyblades. So we got Dranza F, and of course Dranza F was black Dranza, but we never got a V or a G iteration, so that was kind of like the inspiration. So the 2 V Dranzas we got were cross blades. So let me just get this out. So I had a crossblade design made with Dranza heads. I'll try and get some pictures of the stickers I've had designed, because I've got the high qualities. I just literally need the I need to get cut lines made on them now, and then I can get a test sheet printed out. But that's the cross head for my black Dranza V design here. It's got very good smash attack. And here are one of the 2 blade base variations I've had made, because both the Dranza V blades, all the Dranza blades had some kind of gimmick with the base, but with Dranza V and V2 they had 2 alternating modes. So I have this one on here now, which is a slightly flatter version. So it's a bit more aggressive, but it's still like a balanced type like Dranza typically is. And then I have a more bald, kind of like coned shape, which is a bit more stamina oriented. So that is black Dranza V, which in testing has been really good. This one is printed in PLA plus, so it is perfect for battling with your Plastic Gen bays, and it will stand up to battling against metal bays. But I have also printed ABS versions for specifically that. The colors are a bit duller on the ABS ones, so they're not like my go-to, but it is, in certain ways, ABS is more heat resistant and stuff like that, and durable in that sense. But the PLA Plus is actually fantastic and slightly heavier than ABS will normally print. So yeah, PLA Plus is fantastic for Plastic Gen stuff. And now this is the one that I originally set out to make. The Dranza V was kind of like a byproduct of setting out to make this one, because when it comes to Dranza blades, I love the 2-bladed kind of wing design of Dranza. So like Dranza S, of course Dranza F, and I never owned a Dranza G. I never owned a GT either, but I have got 2 Gs now, but I have not got my GT yet. But this blade is heavily based on Dranza G, but also mixed in with the idea of how round the anime version of Dranza F, the black Dranza blade, was. I wanted it to be quite a chunky blade, so it's kind of got the profile of Rock Bison, but it is great smash attack. And the blade base was an inspired mix between the actual base of Dranza G, there we are, that's in focus, of Dranza G, but with the tip of Zeus. So I had 3 different versions of this made, and through testing I found that this is the best one. So it's kind of like Kai absorbed Zeus, like Black Dranza would do after he managed to beat it at that time. And I love this Beyblade, honestly. Very happy with it. I can't wait until I can actually get it stickered up and battle with it like that, because the stickers look tremendous. I love the design of the stickers. Typically I'm just throwing a 10 balance on there because it's a Dranza, so it always has a 10 balance on, but it works very well with wide defense and 10 heavy, and it's not too much lighter compared to other plastic gen bays, considering it doesn't have many metal parts like plastic gen bays do, but using like 10 heavy definitely does help just make sure it's around the same weight as plastic gen bays. Even made the lore behind it. It started with the lore. Like, you can't land on a design without starting with the lore. It's the same with like if I'm doing some like nerdy ass D&D projects or something. But I do also have other parts that I'm making prints of. So I have a merchant tier thing going on with Ghostmaster. So I'm essentially taking my favorite remakes that he's done and parts, and shifting those. So Blizzard Orthro, super rare bay to get. I still have, so I've got a sealed one, and I've got a used copy of the attack ring, but the support parts are what I really want to try out with it, and I don't want to open my sealed one, and like, it's so hard to get like the support part separate or second hand or intact with the base. So 3D printed options that you don't really get sad about if they break as well. I mean, they're not likely to, but I can reprint them, in a cool color. So I did these in a kind of like yellowy gold filament, which are super cool. I really like. And yeah, we got a few others here. Yeah, I remember, how could I forget? Such a charming username. What a fun project. Yep. And it is a fun fact for your next did you know video. Boris is Blade Bay X's dad. So here I've got some stuff that isn't necessarily as easy to get. So things like this is a Galleon 2 AR. So I've got a few prints of that one lying around the place. This is printed in kind of like a glossy, like hot pink red filament, which I really like, because before these kind of glossy filaments would be more prone to breaking, but now they're like super durable and reinforced, so it's quite fun printing in stuff like this. And Galleon 2 is such a hard AR to get, like so expensive, and if you want to get like the black one with like a engine gear base from like a black metal trigger or something like that, you're talking like, what, in terms of pounds, like 150 plus at least. So it's a lot cheaper to 3D print one. Of course, this is still actually my most popular video on this channel, the one I made on Shark Crash 3D printing. I absolutely love this AR. It's got super aggressive smash attack, but as we found from my video, fantastic for spin equalization or stealing combos and left spin, but such a clean design, and they come out super nice. So yeah, if I ever get stickers for this, that would be amazing. And then I love that for a lot of his designs, to make them print in place and a bit more durable, they're slightly more reinforced. So this is a grip attacker AR, but you can see it's slightly chunkier. So if you think about both Ultimate Dragoon and Dragoon S, the Karatomi versions are both thinner, easier to break, and the Hasbro ones are a little bit thicker. I think of this like a Hasbro version of grip attacker, slightly chunkier, less likely to snap, but if you've got grip attacker and you've battled with it, it's probably snapped already. So this is a good replacement if you want to do battles with it. Will make sense, GG. Yes, I've only seen Galleon 2 a couple times. Yeah, man. I see it quite a lot on the trading pages, and I just weep. I just weep because I know it's not going to be mine. Yo, Natawat, how are you? Just want to send you a quick word before I close my browser. Let's have a rematch at TCG Ignition later. Stocked more models for a comeback. Let's go. I'm super up for that. I'm gutted they're not doing a tournament this weekend. I would have loved to have gone and played some games tomorrow with you all, because the weekend after I'll be in Bangkok for the G1. So if anyone is going to be at TCG Ignition tomorrow, let me know, because I'll turn up. I'll bring Nanashi along, and we'll get loads of test battles, and that'd be loads and loads of fun. I'd love to do that. I missed so much of the episode again, and this is one I was actually interested in with Shigeru. But yeah, I would love that, dude. I would love that. GG, he knows we've had a lot of games. We've had a lot of games together. He's a good guy. You would have seen him in solo Beyblading a few times. And here I've got the ABS versions of Black Dranza V and Black Dranza G. Just because if a YouTuber picks this up and wants to do cross-gen battles, the ABS stands up to the impact with the metal a bit more. As you can see, it's not quite as glossy. Although I do really like the matte black. So you can see I've put PLA bit chips on them. So you can see how that's a bit glossier than the matte of the ABS, but still super nice. Super nice. You're welcome for missing the anime. I know the chat's just on fire, bro. The chat's on fire. You got big Elliot Crabs and Arms in the chat. I'm gonna check him out. No, dude, have you seen the Pokemon Beyblading video I posted yet? Your crab character. That was. I'm not sure which I enjoyed most between you just being a giant crab or having the buff version of Baycraze on there. Just tell us the truth, bro. The anime is a snoozer. You probably don't even have it on right now. I would turn my screen around if it wouldn't get me demonetized. But I'm also doing gachapons of Beyblade X bits. So in here is a Rush. So Rush is very hard to get at the moment for people, because you can only get it in the Dran Dagger set, whereas these are very, very close. If not, I would say as OBS Studio disconnected. Sorry if the thing lags for a moment. It just disconnected for a while. Did you design the attack rings? So yes and no. It's a collaboration. I am not great at art, but I will still try. So I sketched down my ideas and then like photoshopped poorly some ideas and concepts together. Ghostmaster took those away and played around with it, sent me renders back, and then I gave my feedback. So like the first renders he sent me like were really cool in design, but I didn't think very practical as a blade, because I thought they were likely to break and take away a lot of weight from the design. And when you think of Black Dranza, you think of like a dominating bay. So I wanted these parts to fit in with the generation and not just be useless, but also not be like so overpowered it's not fun to play against other stuff, because you just know it's gonna win. Like I think these parts will mix in with other combos. Like I just like injecting a few new things into the plastic gen meta, because it's not changed in what, like 20 plus years. It's the juice is in the house. How's it going, Juice? How is it going? Thanks for dropping by, my man. Yeah, check that vid out, man. It's a good laugh. It was fun to edit, and of course you'll see yourself in it. But yeah, that's I have got other ARs and other things that I'm printing. I'll show you actually quickly what a couple blocks of the bits that I print off come out as. So the time of printing these, it was before Unite was announced, but and of course I don't have a metal needle. Sorry, they've been down there for a little minute now because I'm currently printing off a Warhammer commission actually. But this is how the blocks of the bits come out. So you got all, I think 18 bits, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, yeah. All 18 different bits go on there, and I'm not going to do it all now because to hell with that, but essentially you just peel them off these supports quite quickly. I like to have a proper like tidy up with like my scalpel and stuff like that, but they'll essentially just peel off as quickly as that, and you're left with a fresh bit, so another rush. So yeah, that's a little bit of fun for me to have at some point, and clean all of those up, get those all organized. So I'll ship some extra like 3D printed bits for you to have a play with as well when I send out your blade, Elliot. Well, maybe not when I send out your blade, but when I send out some black drums and stuff for you, I'll send those out. Okay, so next episode is going to be Team Dream and stuff like that. Alright, let's get the anime closed now. Let's get to the good stuff. Let's open some boxes. Let's open some boosters. It's definitely starting with the boosters, and if the mood so takes me, then I shall open my my silver string launcher. But we shall see. We shall see. If you are jumping in on the stream now, if you haven't done so yet, I'd appreciate it. You drop one of them likey loos and do all the good YouTube stuff. I always appreciate that. William Blackwood, thanks for dropping by. Blade Bait X, nah bro, we really need better launchers, not different bay parts. Okay, I mean, I think the string launcher is great, and I think the winder launcher is fantastic. The next step for the winder launcher is to get a longer ripcord. If we get a longer ripcord for the winder launcher, then I'll start making it a bit more comparable to the string launcher, because currently the string launcher you can generate more power from, and you can launch more accurately because you don't have to move the launcher when you kind of like let it rip. But the winder launcher is still fantastic, and most people will launch more powerfully with it because they're more confident to, because you have to nail the technique for a powerful string launch. But I mean, I'd be interested to see if they do some variations, you know, like gimmick launchers, like sword launchers and stuff like that coming in. Of course, in July we'll get our first left spin launcher with the Cobalt Drake update, so I'm really looking forward to seeing how they do with that. If it will be like a dual launcher, I think it's just going to be a straight up left launcher, so it means taking 2 launchers to tournaments at least now, but we'll see. Doubtful you'd make the wizard rod bit with that Beyblade X. Oh yeah, no, I've got disc ball. I've had disc ball for ages. Yeah, there's disc ball still in the brick there, but I should have a couple copies of it just lying around here. Yeah, disc ball. This is one I've given my son to use with his Beyblade X stuff. But yeah, this is why I thought before disc ball came out, I thought it'd be fantastic for stamina, but I didn't think it would be like the #1 pick in the meta like everyone was expecting, because the LAD is okay, but it's just so easy to burst. I just thought he was bailing with 5 Bonafide extra bits, and Beyblade rocks up with a stack of 50. Yo, SS Kishon, how's it going? Thanks for dropping by. I want the sniper launcher with the scope Captain Capri uses an MFB. I still don't have a plastic gen sniper scope for my easy grip. I've got the sniper launcher. I haven't got the sniper attachment for the easy grip, but I really want to get the roller for the ripcord for the easy grip. That's my goal. William Blackwood, just need a gun launcher, a US exclusive like in the plastic gen anime. That'd be amazing. If like Hasbro do some kind of like revolver, like Colt Python, kind of like a Beyblade X launcher, I'm gonna need to talk to my friends in the States about helping me out with that, because I will need it for sure. I'll need 3 of them so I can start doing revolver ocelot tricks. I was gonna revive my how do anime characters launch series that I did for all of 2 videos for ages ago, with not an anime character. I was going to do one on Revolver Ocelot and try and do that with a bunch of string launchers. So you saw episode 34. Just finished watching it. I say just finished watching it. Just finished having it on in the background and looked at it a few times while it was on. But I mean, it's not too far from what happened in the manga. So yeah, looks good. We got Shigeru battles and the reveal of Team Dream Team, whatever way around is going on. The Russians had a sniper launcher, right? Tala had a pistol launcher. Did Ivan have a like a machine gun? I can't remember, but yeah, they probably had one. Yeah, Elliot knows. Elliot's done all the did you know, do you know videos, like learning certain blades. So, all right, is there any point in weighing the blade, because they're all Shinobi Shadow? This one says 29.19, so a couple grams heavier than it will because of the bag. Is it worth weighing the bit, because that's what's going to tell us which combo it is? Should I feel the bit? Oh, all right. Like one of the other two combos don't have needle in it, do they? Because I think we just got a prize bay on the first pull. I think we just hit a prize bay straight away, boys. Let's have a look. Ian, Ivan, yeah, that's it. Those crazy Russians doing crazy things. Well, I think a bunch of you saw the post last week. The most views my channel had were actually from Russia. Keyshawn, well, I know Multi Sister is so cold when she talked to Bird is so weak. Yeah, but like she's like a mega babe, so I'm sure he's just super intimidated. All right. Yeah, that's the. Damn it! Yeah, we pulled it first time. We got the Shinobi Shadow. I do like the kind of Hamon etching style Japanese cloud like design going on the blade. All the details for X, I think we all appreciate. They've done a good job on like the design and the aesthetics, even if some stuff isn't your favorite. Overall, I think they've done a great job, and that looks sick. Mega light, 27.93. That's actually one of the heavier ones I think I've seen. But very happy to get the prize bay, because essentially that's all I'm after out of this booster, because it comes with 3 unique parts that we wouldn't get otherwise. That's 180 on there. A very controversial pick for what's meant to be a defense type, but sometimes they just got to get the product out there. You know, they've done a 160, so they have to do a 180 because Japan. And here it is, finally. The Destroyer of Stadiums, Metal Needle. I mean, it looks cool. I think it's going to be absolute trash, but it looks cool. What we saying in chat? My Shinobi is lighter than both plastic remakes. Damn, lightest Beyblade confirmed. Yeah, I do have remakes. No, these are differently built combos. I got my white trigger and I got my black Dranza combos here. I don't have the proper ones nearby. I can't be bothered to go look for them, but yeah, I think we all know this is light AF by this point anyway. Kid mum, I will go do tricks with my friend's mum using those colourful spinning tops. Kid, nah. Boomer, we use guns. Play beer. I mean, it's kind of like what it was. It's kind of like what it was back in the day, man. Like, we were dumb kids, and we were like, what? So, from the age of like 9 to 12, 13 was when like Beyblade was at its peak for me in the UK. And I also got to enjoy it in the Philippines, getting a bunch of product. And we were assholes in the playground, so they were all banned from school. We got them banned from school, of course, because we'd all run out, just be launching non-stop fucking in the same like toy box stadium as where all the toys for the like playground were stored. We just toss it all out, all the balls, all the different crap and stuff like that, and we'd all just be launching our Beyblades in there over and over again. And if someone would get annoyed at someone else, they'd start launching Beyblades at each other's faces and stuff like that. So yeah, it was like a shootout, like every like break and lunchtime at school. Oh my god, Elliot, you've broken my super chat virginity there, my friend. You've popped my super chat cherry. Much appreciated, my guy. YouTube's doing well out of the two of us. Did what I couldn't and pulled it first. Yeah, that's mate. I've had super good luck with boosters. Like I got a few prize bays up there. They look not shiny because they're dusty because I haven't touched them yet. Because they're like duplicates. I managed to get 3 of the prize Wyvern Gales. Like the worst one I could get 3 of, but I got it. But super appreciate that, man. Really, really cool of you. Great design. Shame it sucks. Yeah. Couldn't remember if it was an AK or a sniper. I mean, I'm sure there was a Kalashnikov there somewhere. But I haven't won a single battle because he took a lot of L's in the series. I mean, I say it to Nanashi, but it's the people who take the most L's that you're gonna see taking the most W's in tournaments later on. Bird is going through it. I mean, he doesn't look like he is learning very quickly, which is a little bit worrying, but hopefully like a gear shifts, a cog turns at some point and he's like, oh fuck, I can tilt launch a Beyblade too. Like that would probably be the best thing for him. My only issue with X is how tall these bays are. They really oversell the kids' toy aspect. I prefer MFB plastic average height. It was more compact and looked cooler. That was my biggest issue going into X at the beginning. Like nearly a year in, I don't really pay attention or notice it so much now. It doesn't bother me. But that is also the reason when I was younger, I didn't like the aesthetic of engine gear bays as much because of like the extra height. If you know me, I love, especially for plastic gen, making low down, small, compact attackers. Like give me Tiger Defensor on like a Guy Dragoon V or a Roller Defensor on like, I mean, just give me anything on Guy Dragoon V base and I'm like, let's go boys. So yeah, I can appreciate that, but now I don't know, I don't think it bothers me so much. I really like the aesthetic of X, and I've kind of grown accustomed because I'm playing with them all the time to the height. But I can definitely appreciate what you're saying there, man. Like it takes a second to like get used to, especially if you're into the older gens. Just imagine Schwarzenegger from the Predator movie, but a team of Arnie's hunting bit beasts. That's the equivalent of the Demolition Boys. Bro, I still stand by this to this day. Predator is the perfect movie. I don't care if you're talking about action, thriller, horror. Like, they just fucking nailed that film, bro. So good. Felt like Bird trying to use the Hasbro Beyblade XR the other day. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. That's pretty accurate. I got some videos I need to make on that stuff. I remember a teacher taking my Yu-Gi-Oh deck because they banned them at school. We'd be playing in class all the time. Yeah, they're losing students to the Shadow Realm, bro. You can't just be Shadow Realming people and like expecting not to have any backlash, you know? Starbit, thank you for dropping by, my guy. How are you? Like, how bad is Metal Needle? Been out since Plastic Gen. I don't remember Metal Tips being a problem. But again, I was a destructive child and probably didn't notice the destruction. Did we have, what was our first really sharp metal kind of like tip in Plastic Gen? Was it Flash Leopard 2 or did we have something sharper in metal before that? Oh no, Voltaic Ape would have been before Flash Leopard 2. But I feel like Flash Leopard's a bit sharper. But I mean, it definitely, if you're like launching from a mile up in the sky, you're definitely going to dent your stadium. And if you're just like not paying attention to your launch and like really trying to get it in there smooth, I would expect this to start denting stadiums for sure. But I won't be denting my stadium with this because I won't be launching this bit like that. I would say for defensive bits in X, they're probably the weakest bits we have so far. But tilt them to get the mechanic working because you need to defend your ratchet, because like having defense bays that are very easy to burst, it's super counterintuitive. It's like really annoying. So if you're on a lower ratchet and you're using like a low resistance bit, you need to tilt to have a chance at defending your ratchet from the opponent. So yeah, if you're tilting, you're probably not going to stab it into your stadium as much. Bird foreshadows. Am I the only one who thinks Nana Iro looks better in her magician costume? I don't know. I mean, I don't know how sus I want to sound on the internet on a live stream, but yeah, it looks cool. Looks good in it. Definitely pulls it off. Definitely remember launching Beyblades at each other's heads in school as well. Innit, mate? Like, give me a fruit pastel. No, you already had one. Let it rip, bitch. Yeah, sorry, I read the same thing again. But yeah, the XApp, man, it's been really funny. I managed to record, like, screen grab me completing a couple games recently. So I might do some voiceover on some X games. Would be a good laugh. Cyber Dragoon and Flash Sagittario left the chat. Oh god, Cyber Dragoon, he didn't have a spike bit. Are we talking about spike bits? But Cyber Dragoon's bane of my life as well, because people always ask for double copter combos on this channel, and I have to use the blade base from that idiot. Yeah, me and the lads got Yu-Gi-Oh banned, back again banned, and any form of fun banned in school. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh got banned, Pokemon cards got banned, Digimon cards got banned, because the cards mainly got banned because kids would complain that someone's stolen their cards or this and that and all that kind of crap, or someone like tore one of their cards and crap and stuff. So that sucked. Like in primary school, secondary school they got banned, but you still just took them in anyway, because they didn't really see anything you were up to. We had like a big school ground, and yeah, it was easy to hide from. We used to like be gambling in school with like 1, 2 and like 5p coins and stuff, playing like Texas Hold'em and stuff. So yeah, we got away with playing Yu-Gi-Oh in secondary school, but yeah, everything got banned in primary. Sixth stream, go and check out your Pokemon vid. Have a good day. Elliot, thank you very much. I hope you enjoy the video. You kick some ass in it, spoiler alert. Understandably, if we all had a Black Dranza, you wouldn't need any of these other weakling bays. Exactly. I think it's kind of like Burn in the Beyblade X anime, giving everyone the fastest bay, so that like no one needs like any other bay. Just give everyone Black Dranza, and then the standard of Beyblading will rise because everyone has to deal with a Black Dranza. My theory: Chrome will face and demolish X, leading to him losing confidence, and that will be Bird's first win as he trains with X and surprisingly beats him because he's mentally nerfed. And that's an interesting theory. Could be possible. Personally, I don't think a loss to Chrome would knock X's confidence. I think that would motivate him more than anything. He is, if not anything, the epitome of like an autistic shonen kind of like protagonist. So he just like moving forward, that's the best, everything's wonderful, what a great challenge, let's go, I've just got to train harder. Like, I think more than anything, X wants to be beaten by someone so that he's got like that challenge. He knows he's like got a long way to go. I think he'll enjoy that. If I were gonna guesstimate what happens at the end, I think Multi goes against Shigeru. I think Multi loses. I think X goes against Chrome and he loses. And I think Bird goes against Takomi wielding a new bay, a black turtle bay, and he wins. So I think when they face Team Pendragon, Bird will be the only one to win in the match he's been waiting for. Like, just a guess. Next segment: who wear it best? Blade Bay X. Who wear it best? I mean, tall bays, Cyber Dragoon and Flash Sagittario, for example. They are very tall. Bro called Jackson autistic. I mean, we're all touched a little bit by the tism. I know I definitely am, and I don't see anyone with that kind of sunny disposition and just fixation on a game not being autistic. So I'm not meaning it offensively. Yeah, but boom. All right, let's try. Oh no, you can't line it up properly because the UX bays, the gear chip doesn't move. That would be gas. Oh yeah, the ending, I think it's just how I could see it going. I think X and Multi have had too much of an easy time in the pros so far. I think it would probably be the only payoff I can imagine for the dynamic it's been, with Bird losing so much and so badly when it doesn't make sense for him to. It's the only payoff I can see happening. Alright, what are we getting in number 2? If I'm honest, I do want to get one of each, and then I'd be done with getting Shinobi boosters. But I wouldn't mind getting 2 of the prize. So I've got 2 of Metal Needle, and I quite like the idea of getting the black one. That's the one that comes with the black LF. Yeah, I want that. Yeah, 960 and LF recolors. That would be very useful. I'm always looking around for an extra 960. Right, I'm gonna look at the spoilers on there. Not even gonna hide it. I did steal someone's Styles and Ice restrict relinquished when playing Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. You're an actual Pegasus. You're an actual Maximilian Pegasus. It's actually only quite recently that I finished watching all the episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged again. God damn, like, I probably shouldn't find stuff like that funny still, but kills me, just like Duke Devlin all the time with sexy back playing, just stupid humor like that, you know. You're from the UK, bro, dropping that posh fashion knowledge. At this point, I'd take any win from the damn guy. The tism is strong in me, friend. Yeah, oh, for real, sorry. I mean, I think it's probably just running through the Beyblade community quite a lot, to be honest. So we're all in there. We're all somewhere in the mix there. You're not alone, bro. But the whole anime sounds special, so fair, cool. Multi has a sister, X is Crow, and Birdie Boy doesn't have a rival or goal. That's why I think it's Takumi, because it's the only opponent being added to Team Pendragon in a final battle for Bird in the season that I see having a payoff and making sense. Like, the only other one could be the new Baytuber guy that they've just introduced, and like, who's that guy? You know, who's that guy? He's just appeared. So I think Takumi, they've given him his own episode and stuff in the anime, and like paid a bit more attention to him. Like, I don't know how they'll swing it that he joins. Maybe his manager just like made a deal with Pendragon to get him up there. But did I get another? I didn't even look. I got another goddamn prize pay. Let's go. Let's go. Is this one any heavier? No, this one's lighted. 28.08. God damn. The yellow on actually looks clean in person. Yeah. I mean, it looks good there. I mean, it'd be wild if I got 3 prize bays out of 3 boosters. That would be insane. So it's either going to be the yellow one or the black one next, I imagine. Brooklyn accent goes hard. Brooklyn rage. William out here putting cards up his sleeve whilst pretending to shuffle the opponent's deck. You're a little bandit, Keith, mate. Bro Bird needs a persona like his team. Exy has the mask. Multi has multiple outfits and personalities. Yeah, bro has the inability to win a game of spinning tops. That's his thing. Bird's greatest foe, a TikToker. Oh man, like, I wouldn't want to go up against a TikToker, like a full-time TikToker. Hell no. They got crazy energy, man. And there we go. As if you haven't seen it already, a second, god damn, a second prize. That's wild. Do we get a third one? Alright. I said this for Wyvern If this is a third Shinobi, prize Shinobi, I'll do a giveaway. I'll post something up. Maybe this could be my first members giveaway. I'm setting up the members program for the channel at the moment. That was one of the things I was doing today. So I will film a video explaining the perks and benefits I'll be introducing in that. But yeah, YouTube's telling me I need to start talking about it in my streams. So this is me talking about it in my streams. Bird's greatest forward TikToker. Yeah, like, I love it in that episode. That X is even like, what's a Baytuber? Like, goddamn. It's like no one in the Beyblade X world other than Multi and Maiden apparently have any awareness of like Beyblade culture and stuff in the game. Like, the people who are actually involved. Like, I guess that's one reason why Bird and Carmen, make sure I don't look at that. Cool. Yeah. Bird and Carmen probably get along, is like they're so oblivious to everything going on around them. like they are proper living in. Like, all right, it's got one of these. I can't remember if the other ones had that in, so maybe it means something. Tyson received so much disrespect. They choose Kai first for Plastic Remake, then Kai now, then Ray, and now Volt and Jinga will get their remakes as protagonists before him. Maybe. I've got my own theory for what the next remake is going to be, and I don't think it's going to be any of those. I believe, because we'll be getting our first left spin bay in July. I think, what will it be? Yeah, August time. August to September time. I think August will be our next remake release date. I think it will be a left spin, but I don't think it'll be Dragoon. I am putting my money on us getting a El Drago remake before anything else in Beyblade X. I can't say too much about why I think this, but I will say that I don't think we're getting just one El Drago remake. I think we're getting two, but that two probably doesn't mean what you think it means. But yeah, I think we're going to see El Drago before we see Volt, Jinga, or Tyson. That's yeah, let's bury that one in the backseat of your heads until the end of August, start of September, and we'll see. How do we go from Tyson to Bird MC the evolution? Well, we can't all be the triple champ, you know. We can't all be the triple champ. I feel like I'm gonna start introducing myself to that now. I have like 3 G3 wins. I'm just gonna like start calling myself the triple champ. Like I'm gonna make 2 Blade Bay X personas. I'm gonna be like normal me, like chill, and then I'm gonna just go full heel and start cutting like Macho Man Randy Savage like promos, just being like, "It's the triple champ." Yes, the tism is definitely strong with the adult Beyblade community. We love us a niche hobby. Hell yeah. I think that's the thing that nails it on the head. It's like it has to be something you can mess around with your hands, organize, and do all that stuff. But it's gotta be niche. It's gotta be like, is this skill? Is this skill required? Is this just pure luck? Who knows? Imagine if they also make the first remake last spin Dragon Bay El Drago. At that point, might as well never mention Tyson again. Yeah, man, you'll see. My glorious King Ryuga coming soon with Meteor and Destructor. I think you're close, but yeah, I think we're getting it. Basic color and black color for El Drago. Not even as good as that. That would be better. That would be better than what it actually is. What it actually is, I think, is a little bit of a kick in the face. I think it's a little bit of a piss take what they're doing with the El Drago remake, if I'm honest. But yeah, it's I mean, I can't say anymore. Juice Bird could wear a paper bag over his head when he loses. Usually that bag would probably help him win. He'd probably aim his Beyblade properly by accident. Wouldn't expect any less from you. You won the triple champ. Golden. No. Oh, is this golden, did you say? Oh, fuck me, I thought that was another prize, but then we got it though. We got the black 960 LF. Very happy with that. Because Gear Point would have been good, but 960, like, I need. And LF is like one of my favorite bits, and this means I don't have to wait for the promo Shinobi one. Ooh, look at that black 960. God damn. I will now, because of the tism and OCD, have to try and track down the yellow Shinobi just so I've completed the set. As of the current releases out for Beyblade X, the only bays that I don't have are the Drowned Buster and Wizard Rod that come in the Stadium set. I did order them, but my pre-order never came. and then it's just some of the gold recolors, so gold Hell Scythe, and yeah, then it's just tournament prizes, so gold Hell Scythe and the the G1 prize, the G1 Drown Sword. Although I can't really technically count that because there's stuff like that and some other things that you just can't purchase. Oh, the red Drown Buster they only made 100 of, like only 100 people have that. Oh no, maybe pre-hybrid blade shape X version. It's I would love to tell you all. I would love to tell you all. But I will not be privy to this information anymore if I break my vow of silence. I've already probably said more than I should have, but I definitely can't say any more than this. Huge, yeah. Very happy to get that 960 in LF. I mean, the blade looks cool as well. This is probably the one, if I make a Shinobi combo, this will probably be the one I use. Is it any different in weight to the other guys? 28.12, so it is my second heaviest one. The first one we pulled was the heaviest by nearly a gram, I guess, compared to the other two. So yeah, that's cool. I just want a pink, full pink Beyblade and I'll be happy. That'd be pretty dope, actually. Didn't Mammoth Tusk Mammoth, whichever way around Hasbro have put it, didn't that have like quite a kind of like pinky kind of hue to it? Tell me it played DS. maybe sometime. To be fair, just get yourself a red metal paint. Make yourself a crimson Buster yourself. That is true. That is definitely true. I saw the Crimson Customs one that he's done. Actually looks very, very nice. But I think if I was going to try and get one, like, I would just want to get the legit one because that would be super, super cool. But everyone would probably hate me because I would battle with it, like 100%. There is no way you could give me a Bay that tasty and I would not battle with it. I'm so bad. Like, the fact I've kept like Blizzard Orthoros in its pack is probably the most self-control I've ever exercised in my life. Like, yeah, like 100%, like the most self-control I've ever exercised. Pinkish Ratchet on Mammoth. Okay, yeah, fair. I'll get you a pink marker and you sort it. Yeah, what characters would end up with a pink Bay that we've got at the moment? Because I mean, I don't think we're getting any more Team Persona evolutions before the end of this season. I mean, the next Phoenix UX could be pinkier, but I think the next Phoenix probably won't be a painted blade. I think the next Phoenix will be like I think it'll be a stamina blade for one. It might be painted. It'll definitely keep the red motif, but it's like, so the next Cobalt, so our first left spin Bay, that's not going to be a painted blade like the prize Bay get, or the Bay get, prize Bay get, whatever order of what those words to make whatever Cobalt Drake is. You all understand. But yeah, like the left spin Cobalt is not going to be a painted blade like the first one is, that's for sure. Proof this community is on the spectrum. Oh my god, guys, mod 1.2 gram. My mod is 1.2 grams heavier. Exactly. One thing I don't know actually is if my Shinobis are Japanese stock or Hong Kong stock, so I'm going to try and scan those codes later on. Pink and X Galax, that'd be dope. That'd be super dope if we got an X Galax, but we probably won't because we never even got a proper plastic Gen 1. I know it's technically just Galleon and Pink and we got that, but yeah, it would have been cool to get like an actual Galax blade. But I think if they do something like that in Beyblade X, I don't even think they will do too many recolors of the remakes, if I'm honest. Like, it'd be wild if they do the F series and we don't get a Black Trans F. That would be weird. That would be very, very weird. Pink Hello Kitty. Oh my god. I hope they do another Hello Kitty collab. That's my favorite. Goddamn. That is my favorite of the burst bays that I own. And that's my Hello Kitty combo here. So yeah, if they give me another Hello Kitty, but for X to play with, then we could probably make a good cat deck, because we'll have Weiss Tiger when Leon UX comes out. I think that's going to be a lot better. And then Hello Kitty collab. Like, I'm done. I'm sold. You just give me something else to look forward to in X. Hope we get more painted bays like Phoenix that we can go and buy whenever. That would be cool. Like, I know it's fun, and I know I open them on here and stuff, but I dislike the random boosters for a product like Beyblade. I get it with TCG and stuff like that, and like the gacha aspect of stuff is always like fun, but for Beyblades, I like starter sets. And if they don't want to give us a launcher, just the regular boosters. Like, that's what I like. And if they do random boosters, I would personally like them to just be recolors. Like, so no new products in random boosters. I know they're not going to do that because it encourages people to spend more. But yeah, it sucks that they do it like that. Just no more blue paint bays for a while. Yeah, Drans has painted up most of our stadiums. But alright, here's another spoiler. I think that when we get our black turtle, it'll be hidden behind a random booster, and I think we will get a blue recolor of Phoenix in that. I think we'll get a blue painted Phoenix. A Phoenix wing, not Phoenix feather. We'll get a fully blue painted Phoenix wing in that booster. Yeah, don't arrest me, Takara me, if it becomes true. William, the best one is guess the magic number of how many the same part you need. I got 15 of those, better order 5 more. Oh god, I got too many duplicates in X. I say that, but I would rather have more. Galaxy Shape would put Shark Edge out of work. Hello Kitty was that generation's peak. Yeah, I mean, if I'm honest, it was the only bay I was excited to get for Burst when I got into it. Yeah, man, it's got to be a cat deck. So I've got my like plastic gen cat deck. They're all based on my 3 cats. I've got 3 black cats that were all strays that I found, all absolute runts of the litter. Now they're healthy, awesome, but also still just absolute assholes. But yeah, they're. I want to make my my triple black cat deck in X as well at some point. Random boosters and a physical gacha machine in Japanese arcade stores are fun IRL. Yes, they are. I just like gachapons anyway, gacha machines and stuff, but going into like the arcades and like the stores that are just gachas in Japan, Tokyo, like Akihabara and stuff like that, is hell of an experience. It's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. Proper like sensory overload, but still a lot of fun. Purple Shark Edge Scalpers punching in the air right now. yeah. I only ever pulled one prize shark. My purple one is the one I battled with the most. I've seen them going a bit cheaper recently on the trading pages, and I have been tempted, but there's just been so many recolors and reprints of Shark Edge at this point. Like, nah, can't be bothered. Think the crossovers are going to be region locked recolors, possibly with the Hasbro release. Bit of a shame if no one out of Japan gets the original. Yeah, I think with Hasbro, like, that's just like all the recolors of like the crossovers are going to be was it so America and UK, and that had like the red one. There's like a green one somewhere as well, isn't there? I can't remember, but yeah, it'd be wild if Japan don't do a black Dranza for Dranza F. That'd be cray. Yeah, the RBs are a problem for me. I have a problem. The random boosters is just too fun. They are fun. That is the thing. Like, man, I come from like playing all the TCGs forever, and stuff like Magic, like getting like booster boxes when a new set drops and everything. It's like, god damn, and all the different types of boosters they have now. It's just become too much for me. I'm super keen for Black Shell. Yeah, what's it going to be, like Schwartz Shell or something like that? Or I guess it'd have to be Schwartz Turtle, because the other ones are like Drake and Tiger, but we'll see. But yeah, yes, Black Cat Gang. Names of the cats. Okay, so my oldest cat, she's the one I got first. She was, oh my god, it broke my heart. She was dumped in a little box out in the rain. Tiny little thing, like hardly even 3 weeks old. Little black cat. She has like the biggest green eyes. She's like beautiful. And like when she was found, like she had like a really bad distended belly and like goopy eyes and stuff. Like if she has anything, like if she's feeling a bit under the weather, the first thing that normally happens with her is she gets like runny eyes a little bit, but it doesn't happen much at all anymore. She's like beautiful and healthy now. But she's called Champa, which has worked out because she is my fattest cat. She is not fat, but she is my fattest cat. All my cats are runts of the litter, so they're quite small compared to like the other Thai cats around the area and stuff. But yeah, she's my biggest, Champa, and the oldest. And then the other two, the boys, I was bringing my son home from school, and they were dumped in a storm drain just around the corner from my house. So I dropped my son back, went and grabbed them. Poor little things, again, like maybe 3-4 weeks old, absolutely covered all over in mange. One of them had a kink in his tail from where it had been snapped. Absolutely like falling apart. Fed them up, got them washed up, took them to the vets, got like their first vaccines and stuff. But the one with the kink in his tail is Beerus. He is the best cat you'll ever meet. He's kind of like a little puppy. He's like super playful, he's mega chill, he's just like a floppy, like absolute idiot whenever you deal with him, but he's a real curious and boisterous little asshole, so he really fucks around with everything. But he's really good with my son. He's super like gentle and fun to play with. And then the other one, his brother, is fully autistic. He's got whatever the cat autism thing is. I think it begins with like an S or something. But I've spent so many nights up with him, like making sure he doesn't kill himself. Basically, at one point, he would like scratch the flesh off the side of his head constantly throughout the day and stuff. And oh man, he's just been on death's door. So he disappeared for 2 months at one point, and then just turned up one day like, yeah, what's up? What's going on? I just didn't give a fuck. Like, he really makes me laugh. He gave me this. I don't know if you can see it on there. This scar here. This is from like over a year ago now, but not for anything, just for like putting his food bowl down. But he's a bit like sketchy sometimes, you know. So yeah, he's Hercule. So Champa and Beerus named after the gods of destruction, and then yeah, Hercule named after Hercule Satan, the greatest god of destruction there is. Hasbro have closed shop for scalpers and resellers. Yeah, man. And now that X is dubbed and Hasbro will do the event section where we get X cereal box. That would be cool. I'd get that cereal. Turns out it's not just a tism. We're all a bit fruity, as we're apparently begging for Pink and Hello Kitty releases. 100%, bro. Nothing wrong with a bit of fruity flavors in the mix. Never got into Magic, but I'll still let Konami scam me out of $100 for shiny cardboard whenever they give me Yu-Gi-Oh decks and support. What do you play, man? I've been playing a bit of Master Duel recently. On that, I'm mainly playing Ice Barriers, Six Samurai, and Ninjas. I kind of like martial arts things. Why does my the stream is going, isn't it? It keeps on coming up with things ending. But yeah, criminal if they don't release Black Drons at F. Yeah, it would be mad. If they do, they'll give us a lightweight pigeon F for sure, probably. Yeah. Please tell me you have it. Yeah, Beerus, Champs, Beerus, and Herc. Said your fattest cat isn't fat, meaning the others are anorexic in comparison. No, they're just like slinky. They're very healthy because like they're very active and they are very well fed. But yeah, they're super active cats. It's only more recently that I don't let them go outside anymore because they got kidnapped or catnapped basically. So yeah, don't want that happening again. But yeah, they're not at all anorexic. They are very, very healthy. I had to catch some feral Mancoon cats that was stuck under the neighbor's place. That's hilarious. Those things don't fuck around. No, I'm sure they don't. Like, they look goofy as hell, but like I know they're like hench and like very territorial, I believe. I've seen a few videos of them when they're just goofing around and then someone appears and they're like on it. Yo, Yamalay's back. Big bastards. Hail Satan, yeah. I'm a math mech main. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Wish they didn't put all our best cards in the limited list. Okay. Was Math Mech Zexal or was it Vrains? It wasn't all the way back in 5Ds, was it? Because that was... Oh no, was it 5Ds? One of the two brother sister, were they using them, or those roids? I'm not doing good. You keen for Sparking Zero, bro? Oh, Dragon Ball. Yeah. Will I get it? I don't know. I'm starting to get annoyed with myself that I keep buying games and not playing them at all. But it looks pretty good. I mean, Dragon Ball games. I know there's a difference between like your Xenoverses, your Budokai, and they're all very similar. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing because I absolutely love just playing through all the Dragon Ball sagas. Like, it's the best thing. But I don't know. I need something to grab me. At the moment, the only game that I'm definitely getting is going to be Beyblade Zone. But yeah, I'm always hyped to watch Dragon. I've been watching the Tekken World Tour this past week. Been enjoying that quite a bit. But yeah, Sparking Zero looks pretty damn hype. Who the hell kidnapped someone's pet? A lot of people. I've got my cats are really good looking. So they're like pretty much all pure black. The only one that's got a bit of white on is Beerus in his armpits and stuff. So here, like pure black cats and stuff are revered, and they're all very handsome cats. So yeah, like it does happen quite a bit, to be honest. I only ever seen it happen in Asia with dogs to cook them in Korea. Well, I am in Asia. I'm in Thailand, so there are like if I went outside now, there'd be like 50 street dogs or soy dogs just outside. Loads of cats around, like animals all over the place. I'm like trying my hardest not to adopt a Thai Ridgeback dog at the moment because I can't take on any more animals. It's not like I got a big place or anything like that, but yeah, it's a shame because it's the last like sister of like a litter, and no one wants it because it's like a Thai Ridgeback look. Like his brothers and sisters were all fluffy, look like little teddy bears, but this one's got like no fur and it's like got his hunch kind of like Ridgeback, but it's incredibly sweet, little needle teeth, and like just so playful whenever I go to visit it. Like it's very hard for me not to yeah, guess location, we're having dog for tea. I had dog pizza earlier. Did I watch the recent trailer? Ooh, how recent? Because I feel like I've watched all the trailers. Vegito goated as always. Nah, I haven't watched it. I don't think, if it's like that. Budokai Tenkaichi 3 is still the GOAT. Very good shout. Last game I played, Kakarot, was awesome. Was younger, haven't had any connections to those games back then. For me, like the Budokai Tenkaichi games, I played more at my friend Ben's, which is actually where I played a lot of Beyblade when we were younger. He's actually the guy who gave me my first grip, my launcher. Ben had pretty much at least one or two of like everything, back in the day. I didn't have a lot until I went to the Philippines and got like tons of like the later release stuff that wasn't out in the UK yet for like super cheap. Um, but yeah, he had a sniper grip that broke the LED kind of like thing off, but it still had like the trigger bit. So I wrapped electric tape around the handle to keep it closed because where the thing had snapped, it opened it up a bit, and there was still enough tension that you could put a light launcher in there and it wouldn't come out. So that was my grip until I got the Drasil RC controller one. When I got the Drasil RC controller one, like it was game over for everyone. uh, Soy dogs. Why does that sound so wrong? Well, soy, SOI, it just means street in Thai. So it's just street dogs. But we have like Soy Dog Foundation and stuff like that, charities. And Soy Dog, Soy Cat, but it's better known as Soy Dog. Like my previous, I'll just show you one of the tops actually. So because I am such a male, one of the big motivators for me to join the last like MMA team I was a part of was that they sponsor Soy Dog Foundation. So yeah, like big fan of doing things like that. So yeah, absolutely love too much like trying to take care of strays and stuff. Like the amount of nights I've gone like driving around because I've seen a stray dog somewhere and just making sure it's got somewhere to go. And like I knew like people have like ditched a ton of cats, like kittens somewhere, just making sure they find somewhere to go. For Budokai Tenkaichi, we played Mugen. Oh damn, for our DBZ fix. Fusion's trailer dropped a few days ago. Okay, I'll check that out. Oh no! I think I've seen that. Dogs are awesome, mate. Had a few Ridgebacks back in the day. Yeah, I'd love to, but the voice there. They're still live, or have I missed it? It's still live. I still keep a couple. Only downside: bigger the dog, bigger the shit to pick up. Oh my god! Like, just my fucking cats alone, mate. It's like all they do all day is fucking shit and piss. God damn! Like, their litter tray, mate, is fucking ridiculous. But yeah, I guess they're alright. If I had a dog, I mean, I'd be picking up turds from the garden, but I don't know. Like, before I moved in here, my friends that lived here, Mel and Adam, they had this massive, I don't know the breed, but absolutely massive, like bigger than me, like way bigger than me, called Tyson. And it was awesome. But that got on being in this house absolutely fine. So, yeah. Wait, you did MMA? Found the next Demolition Boys. That's, I mean, I always put myself down for this. It is still technically my job. I haven't fought in a year now, but I am a professional fighter and professional coach. It's kind of what I've done for the last 2 decades, really. But I guess full-time pro for just over a decade now, in terms of full-time martial arts. Blade X, part-time pro blader, part-time pooper scooper, pretty much. I'd say full-time pooper scooper, part-time blader. Fax got 3-2, got the second litter box. So I used to have 3 litter boxes on the go. We had their original smaller ones. I got them when they were young. And we kept those after buying like a larger one as well. But then we just found that they were just constantly shitting in all of them, and there was like this territory war going on where if one shat in one just had to go to it and like shit or piss in that one as well. So now we just keep all of it in one and just change it regularly, like a couple times a day at least, because otherwise it gets a bit hectic. So yeah, we just kept it to one now because it was like just having trays of shit all over the house. For some reason, as a kid, we had a huge German Shepherd. Yet nowadays, I fear big, medium dogs. They just instantly attack, bark at me. They sense it. Goddamn. Man, I can understand. Like, I've got a lot of friends and stuff that have like phobias and fears with the big dogs, even little dogs actually. But yeah, I love the things like at the end of the day, it's gonna be like how the dog was raised, how it behaves with you. But yeah, they're pretty awesome. They're pretty awesome. Love a big doggo. Blade BX is the real life version of the mentor and kickboxer. He taught JVC everything he knows. I taught him his dance moves, that's for sure. The kickboxer dance moves, we got those. Although my wife's in chat, she's better at doing them than I am. I've come back at a great point in the stream. So, is that sarcastic? Like, fuck you. Like, what the fuck? What do you mean? One of the exercises he gets you to do is jump over the litter trays. No, I'd get you. If I had a full-time disciple, I'd get them to clean out the goddamn litter trays. As a kid, wasn't an issue, but now I swear all big dogs attack me. Goddamn. You gotta stop running around with like one of those cartoon like T-bone steaks, like strapped to you. All right. Should I open the G2 prize now on stream, or should I save it for a video? Let me know. I do want to get it open. I do want to start getting rounds with it this week. But yeah, if I do open it on the stream now, I'll just cut this bit for the video I make with it involved. Butt flaps. Genuinely, it's making me laugh. Okay. Yeah, I still think she's been a bit fucking sarcastic, but whatever. We'll take it. Bring your wife to work day. Quinton Veach, straight in there. Welcome to the stream. Open it. Just wants to see that shit. Looks amazing. Thank you. Oh, I think Quinton has spoken for the gang. Let's fucking do it. There's the currently the culmination, my greatest achievement in competitive Beyblading. Although I did smash it at the Woolies when I was a kid. 11-year-old Blade Bay X used to fucking tear up the weekend tournaments down at Woolies, mate. Unironically, your son will one day pick up an old dusty bay from your place and say, I inherited this ancient bay from my father, and some anime type shit. Bro, he's trying to steal my bays now. He wants all my Hell's Blades. He calls them Flame Skulls, and he wants them all. He can't have them. They're mine. Alright? Like, I've hidden it from him, but I pulled the blue Hell's Chain from the Tyranno Beat Boosters, and I've just not let him see it. I'm not letting him see it because he's going to be bugging me for it so bad. He's probably more autistic than I am, so he just won't let it up every day until I give it to him. He'll just be asking, so he is never going to see it. All dogs bite as long as they have teeth. I treat them all the same. Oh, y'all have Woolies. We used to have Woolies back in the day, back in the UK, man. Woolies was the shit. Go in there after school for some pick and mix and to look at Beyblades on the shelves. Beyblades at Woolies, whoa, now we're talking. Those were the days. Hell yeah. The day he beats you at arm wrestling, give him the bays and the house. Well, I don't know if you've been... He'll probably beat me at arm wrestling, probably. I think he's going to be stockier than I am. You know, I'm not particularly tall, but I'm like long and gangly, but I've got those like steely muscle fibers that make up for it. So I've got a lot of tensile strength. I'm not too explosive, but he's probably going to be a little stockier than I am, I think. He might be as tall, but I think he's going to be built a bit more stocky. So yeah, when it comes to the arm wrestling, I think he's gonna beat me by the time he's 18. But I'll keep the training up to make sure he doesn't. I'll try my best. GG, we had Woolies tourneys. If you didn't, you missed out. But yeah, man, we used to go to Woolies. Like, my nan would normally be the one that has to take me. Because if it was the weekend, my dad was either working away, or if he wasn't working, he is not fucking interested in anything anyone else was doing. He just wanted to fuck about with whatever he was doing. Fair enough. My mum was just like, she would take me sometimes. Like, she would be up for it, but also she'd just be like, mum would just be smashing out the housework. Mum also started working as well at one point, so like, yeah, so the weekend, like when I was younger, my nan would take me in, and then by the time I was like 11, 12, because it was like back in the early 2000s, like we were just fucking off doing our own thing anyway. So I'd go to the city centre, go play, and go like when I was 12. Goddamn, like when I was 12, I'd go play some Beyblades, and then I'd go fucking smoke a fag behind the bins. God damn, that's the kind of British kid I was. Uh, Juice, not sure if you were around in the plastic days, but they were sold out of everywhere here, mate. Yeah. Tensile strength, no explosive muscles. Dude, literally built for Beyblading. Mo, you want explosive power for Beyblading for that launch. That launch. That explosiveness. I'm not built for explosive exercise, but I do them to make sure I shore up those weaknesses. Sprints every week, boy. I was like a child when Plastic Gen was out. I wasn't familiar with release and stuff. Just the only ones I heard of were at Toys R Us. Yeah, we had Toys R Us tournaments too. But Blades, I was about to say Blade Blades, like we are back in like 2001. But Beyblades would sometimes be up for grabs at Woolies in the toy section. Yeah, we had the Toys R Us displays, but that was like where I grew up in Plymouth. The closer you get to Toys R Us is the closer you get to like the scummier end of town. Like you probably have them in Australia. You guys call people chavs and stuff in Australia as well, don't you? But like that's the chavvy end of town, which I spent plenty of my time in. I worked there for like a long time as well. But like I wouldn't travel down there as much until, actually no, tell a lie, yeah, like I was 11 by like secondary school year 11, so my best mate Henry would walk through up and down there all the time to get back and forth from his place. So yeah, even then it's going down to Woolies just before you get into Stonehouse Boys, and yeah, tear up some tournaments at Woolies, tear up some tournaments at Toys R Us, try and win some prizes. A lot of the tournaments didn't have any prizes. Like they would just be like clap picture at the end, and like sometimes certificate, sometimes like cheap plastic thing. Very rarely were they actually giving away like Toys R Us gave away Beyblade prizes more often for their tournaments. Woolworths, I think the only actual Beyblade thing I won from there was a set of the orange rubber attachments for the Easy Grip. I think that's the only thing I ever got from like that was actual Beyblade product from a Woolies tournament. Boom boom, yeah, I vaguely remember seeing them, but not any tournaments. Fair enough, bro. The type to go to Nando's and order a medium rare steak. Go, like I haven't been to. Last time I went to Nando's was the last time I was back in the UK, so July last year. What did I get? I was pissed with how much it cost, because I'm so used to buying food here in Thailand, and getting like a quarter chicken with some chips and like macho peas was like the cost of feeding my family for like 2 days here. Like, but yeah, I think I got like a quarter chicken, and what was that? It was one of the like non-spicy ones they were having at the time that was like so good. It was like some barbecue, something special, like mango bar. I don't know. I can't remember, but it was so good. Tasted so good. I was a kid too, Juice. I'm not that old, bro. I don't know, GG. I don't know. Nando's do steak now. Kunta Beach, a chav. Yeah, that's a very. I don't know if you would call it like an offensive name now. It's just like the common name that you would use in the UK for someone who's going to be like in trackies, living in the council housing areas and stuff like that. Like, not too different to like what I was basically. So it's just like the fuck is the proper name for slang again? Idiosyncrasy. For a scumbag, basically, a wretch, a knave. I don't know, G, you said your age before too. Me and Blade X around the same age. Oh man, what am I now? I'm 31 years old. 31 years old, still trying to figure out how to play with spinning tops. Top lad, top boy. Jeez, never. Gigi will never reveal his age. Never. Reminds me of those ads in the 2000s, an African guy telling you he would feed his family for the price of your bag. God damn. Zoomer is the only 50-year-old blader. Yeah, that we all hear his knees clicking on stream, don't we? So yeah, I agree. Zoomer is the old man. Let's open it. I gotta make sure all of the opening is captured on camera because I gotta do this for the video. But we're popping the seal. Shazam. And this is the one that I won. I do have another one over here, but I didn't win that one. Okay, I understand. Now I live in the US and we have our names for them. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so, oh, it doesn't have the little plastic cup on the top, so. Oh man. There's no barcode, so there is a barcode, but it's just the one for the info stuff. But there's no barcode to scan this into the app. That would have been cool if I could add the silver app on the silver launcher on the app. But here it is, team. Look at that. Ooh. No, like it feels kind of similar to the white ones. The white ones, the plastics. It's got that like fragility to it, so this still has that kind of like extra bit of fragility to it compared to like the solid ones. Seems alright, seems alright. Let's get it on some stuff. Where's mine? Boom. Boom, boom, boom. So he said to me and Elliot that you're 30 or something, which isn't old. I mean, get to 30, mate, and tell me it's not old. You fucking feel it. Boom, 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 boom. Nazuma got the Hasbro sponsorship, meaning friendship with Zanki is over. I don't think so. I think they'll still be friends. They do the podcast regularly together, don't they? I don't know what it is. It's Zanki's podcast, isn't it? What's the name of it? Zancast? Zancast. That's it. Goddamn, sorry. When I think Beyblading podcast, I just Blade Dragons, Blade Dragons, Blade Dragons, Blade Dragons, just like stuck in my head. Boom. Oh yeah, I'm noting my 20s, same age as Playbags. Alright. So this is my favorite launcher setup that I like to use. Peep the noozle goodies, which make everything even better. See how smooth the action is on this one. This is nice. This is nice. It's got a little bit more pullback on it, which I do like. But we'll wear that down a little bit. I want to see how it looks with these accessories on it. Pretty sexy, eh, boys? Look at that. Look at that. It's not a gold one, but it looks pretty damn good still. I'm a big fan of that. Now, these parts won't be released or have an official release in Thailand by the time of the tournament, so I won't be allowed to use them. This is my tournament pack, so it's still in the bag that they lock away all your gear in. So this is my deck, and this is my main launcher and grip for tournaments, and this is the backup one that I put in there. So now I guess I'll have two backup ones, but as of the moment I can only have the regular little face plates on the front and back because these side attachments and the larger faceplate parts aren't legal here yet. So next weekend when I'm in Bangkok at the G1, this will be my setup, because when I went to the first G2 in Bangkok, I used my launcher with the noozle sticker on. I'm not allowed to use the slip grip attachments at the tournament, and I got told off. So when I did the G2 here in Phuket, I wasn't allowed to use the one with the noozle sticker. But yeah, they can't tell me not to use this one because this has an official release here, and I won it at one of their tournaments. So yeah, it looks like this will be the launcher setup for the week, and we'll get used to it. We'll see how we get on. Yeah, so now we're, if we bust this one, we got 2 spares to go to at the tournament, which is always a good idea, because even if you know your technique on string launchers, they can be temperamental. Let's not pretend like these things aren't made out of plastic. Boom. Sorry, let me catch up with chat. Looks easier to repaint for sure. I forgot you're in your 20s, Juice. To be in the 20s again. Been seeing a bunch of custom paint jobs on launches recently. I want to get some Bega stickers made up. In Thailand here, there's their business called Golden Boy Studios. They make some pretty damn sexy custom stickers for launcher setups. So expect to see them at some point. But I've already spent a lot of the stream complaining about issues with stickers and stuff. So I'm not in a rush to have more issues with stickers. Nothing beats the dragon-shaped plastic Gen Cord. Dragon winders are so good. You can get them for Beyblade X, but you gotta use code BladeBayX for 10% off when you order from Noozle3D. But they are dope looking. Let me show you if you haven't seen them already. Oh, and you can get them in the OG kind of colors. I didn't get the Dragon Winder in this one because they ran out of material, but this is the blue that I wanted to get the Dragon Winder in. I got a dark blue, a black, and a red one instead. But yeah, these bad boys. So let me get this one up. So yeah, this is a Dragon Winder for Beyblade X. Noozle3D, printed in very high quality TPU. Definitely recommend. I haven't actually done any battles with it yet. I'll be doing a lot less, but no, I'll be doing a lot more not tournament content once this run of big tournaments is over. But yeah, like I got some fun ideas for that stuff to show. I was a toddler when Beyblade started. Goddamn. Attention span hasn't changed much since I first got into Beyblade. Quentin, amazing. Yeah, very happy with this little launcher. I'm not going to leave it in that bag for the moment. I'm going to leave it here just for the stream with the Shinobi pulls as well. Bro strapping up with the illegal gear before going to hound everyone at his locals. Bro, those ain't locals. We're going to nationals next weekend. Probably be about 300 competitors. The last one there was 260, and that was a regional. So this one at the Mall Bankai is going to be the nationals, the G1. The winner will be sponsored to fly to Malaysia the following month for the East Asian Championships, and then if you win at that one, you will get sponsored, I believe, to go to Tokyo for the GP. So like the Asia, or like it's the World Cup, but like it's only been TT's only been released in Asia, so it's like the Asia Cup really. But yeah, we'll see how far we can ride this train. We'll see how far we can get. Yeah, fair enough. Juice. Makes sense now. I thought you were near our age. That's rude. A sticker shouldn't matter. Yeah, I know. The sticker thing is stupid because everyone has like custom stickers on their launches here. It's such a popular thing. But if it's not an official Takaratomi release, not allowed to be part of your gear here. I need someone to make custom launcher shells. I don't know if he'll be able to, if he's willing to post them to Australia, but I can give you the information that I've got for Golden Boy Studios if you want to put in like a request and get a quote. Maybe you can ask Noozle to give it a try. It's worth it. I mean, he's always looking for new popular products to make. I know he's just done the winder grip for the string launchers, which is cool. It would be cool to give them a go, but I really think he nailed it with his slip grips. They're like the perfect weight and like size. I'm really happy with them. That winder is a whip. Need 10 of these. Yeah, they're beasts, mate. Absolute beasts. Yeah, so going to be very fun getting some battles, probably in the big stadium. What I really want to do is get my hands on the bucket stadium, have all the combos on Quake, and use those extreme winders and just lose a couple eyeballs. Um, for research purposes, right, William? Yeah, nothing wrong with a bit of self-flagellation. Selling at Bangla Road to the Russians, bro. Like 200 Russians got arrested, like yesterday or the day before or something. Like committing bad fraud. So there's certain businesses and jobs only Thais are allowed here, like front of house and like driving, courier services and stuff like that. And a lot of the Russians that have moved over here in the last year or two started up a lot of their own businesses, and they've illegally been employing other Russians, so like non-Thai nationals, to do jobs that only Thai nationals can do. And they're using, like, so when you open a business here, you need a couple Thai co-signers. So something like 40 Thais got arrested for co-signing on businesses illegally, and like 200 Russians got arrested like in the last couple of days. But yeah, man, the slip grips are so good. I've got them on like all of my wind launcher setups. So while we're talking about the TISM, these are my Beyblade X launch setup. So I do have a ripcord launcher always ready to go. I do still, I love ripcord launchers. I think they're great, and they're a lot of fun. But at the moment, competitively, I just think string launchers have an edge. But yeah, so quite like this one. It's chalked up, got that kind of like sharp design because it uses the smaller grips here. But big fan. I also recommend if you're using a winder launcher, if you can use one of the ones from the UX bays, so Dran Buster like this one is, or Hell's Hammer. I think they're a little bit better. They've got a little bit more cleaner action on them, and the colored ripcords in them. So up until these ones, the best ripcords were the gold ones from Leon Claw. The launcher from Leon Claw was trash, but the ripcords were good. But now I think these edge out the gold ripcord a little bit. So this is my recommendation if you are using winder at the moment. Then next up from that one, we've got my white launcher setup. I really like the look of this one, but I don't like the white launchers as much as the other ones in Beyblade X at the moment. The string on both of my white launchers is a little bit longer than my other ones, but the action on them isn't as good. They don't feel as nice to launch with, but looks sweet, pretty sweet. So and I like this little magenta like accent on it. It's nice. Then we got my red launcher. This is one of my best ones. I think this was the first red string launcher I got from a Phoenix Wing starter. I've broken it a couple times, fixed it a couple times, and like works really nicely. I really like this setup. So this is just a typical grip setup that you would buy from the newer ones. Nothing custom about that, but yeah, really like this one as well. And we've got, again, this is probably the launcher I've used the most. This was my first blue launcher from the Start Dash set. So it's got all the chunky blue attachments on it and stuff, because I've got chunky hands. I need that extra grip surface. I'm looking forward to them releasing a couple more attachments actually. But yeah, this launcher is like perfect. It's got like that perfect like tensile, like so good. Absolutely love this launcher. But now it's time to get used to this bad boy. And then the week after the G1, I think we'll have the official release of Tyranno Beat, the UX grips, Shinobi Shadow, like a lot of stuff all at once, like very close together, will be the official release over here. And then we'll be allowed to use all the fancy grip stuff and shit like that. But for the moment, this is the best I can do for official games. Boom. To the Russian slip grips, I was saying, yeah, boy. If Hasbro is smart, they'll use the Football 2026 World Cup in America and do X-Bays with stickers and colours of some countries. That would be cool. I want a Brazil bay. That would be dope. Grabbed 4 slip grips. Yeah, man, I got slip grips on everything. Slip grips are so good, man. Got a farm, juice box, a couple of eyeballs. My brother, a couple is all you have. Well, they don't both have to be from me. I'm going to be playing with someone else. We lose one each. Or just learn to open my third eye. Bro, if you know, you know. Well, them Russians are there. I'll never forget the shit I saw when I was over there years ago. Yeah, man. I've never been to Russia. Sounds really racist. The closest I've been to Russia is Kazakhstan. There's a lot of Russian speaking in Kazakhstan, but it's more Siberia, like Asia kind of area. They all look like me. They all just look like me over in Kazakhstan. But yeah, not been to Russia, but yeah, I know why most of them are here. So many Russian fighters on the island. So when I started coaching at Tiger at the end of 2021, lots of Russians you can expect at that time were flooding to Phuket to avoid like being drafted or just involved in the war and stuff like that. And so many of them had all of their like financial assets just like cut off from them. They just couldn't access them anymore. So many of them were like absolutely screwed, couldn't get credit or anything, or loans or anything like that. So they're just here, no access to their money. It was tough for a lot of fighters out here as well. You were waiting so long because of COVID to even earn anything. But yeah, wild times, man. Bro pulled a sword launcher. There are tennis players with lots of rackets out there. Plenty of rackets going on. Watch Italians lubricating the launcher using olive oil to increase performance. So what is funny is you're not meant to tamper with your baby, but you can take it apart and fix it. And you're allowed to apply some kind of lubricant. I don't know what lube he was using, but go check him out if you want like the channel is all in Thai, so you probably won't, because I don't know if any of you are fluent in Thai. But Nataraj Saint, or BSA Saint Dennis, his channel, go check him out. He's very good at fixing these. I need to find out from him next time. Well, I'll see him next weekend, what lube he uses when he fixes them, because this one is probably a launcher I would actually use some kind of lube on. You hear that like extra little crackle and grind as it pulls, like on my number one launcher. You don't hear any of that nonsense going on. It's too slick. Listen to this smoothness. Oh, like a ghost. Oh, like a ghost. Boom, 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 boom. I'm in Africa. You'd be surprised how many Russian military folk are here. Huh? Okay. Made me check the map to make sure I wasn't near Ukraine. I always made the joke when I first moved out here. I mean, it still stands to this day. In Phuket especially, it would probably benefit you more to learn Russian than it would Thai. You'd be able to communicate with more people more easily, for sure. And more businesses, it would seem, or maybe 200 less now after the other day. Yeah, I met some at one of the Muay Thai gyms in Phuket. Yeah, like the gyms are full Russian dudes here. But that's not like a bad thing. Like, I got a lot of really good Russian friends here. It's just crazy the influx, and as a populace in general, they don't give a flying fuck about anyone else's culture. So it's quite abrasive. Their general kind of culture is clashing with how gentle and welcoming the Thai community kind of is. And it feels a bit sad sometimes. You feel like things are being taken advantage of a bit too much, but you know, everyone just does their shit, don't they? So I can't really give them too much trouble for it. Some Thai right in there, and Hello Kitty. Oh god, I can't read Thai, but can I recognize any of the symbols? No. I thought for a second. Oh no. Is that Guy? For Gal. Basically, the only Thai symbols I know are the one for chicken and the one for egg. Unless you're talking about chickens and eggs, bro, I can't help you. That was over 10 years ago, so I can only imagine how many more of them are out there. Yeah, man, it's just the population here, typically. I mean, you got people from everywhere here, which I absolutely love. I'm all for it. It's very nice for me. I grew up somewhere where there was not much variation in culture. I was the only like non-white person in my postcode. Like me and my mum. My brother kind of like blended in a bit more than us, but yeah. So, like being in kind of like a multicultural hub, I quite enjoy. Well, I have a Dungeons and Dragons game to run. Oh, sick! You're DMing tonight, are you? Are you on like a? Are you doing a manual? Or are you doing like a self-made campaign? Like, what's your thing? Like, I like to DM myself. Like, all my Beyblade stuff is in this thing, and then all my D&D stuff, like all my because I 3D print my models and like my terrain and all my shit is over there. So yeah, next time you're on a stream, man, we'll have to talk some D&D. But go smash it, get your session on. Hope you get a total party kill or something. Like absolutely make it a nightmare for your players. They were running everything out there. Yeah, they are, mate. They are constantly. Just said we need more Hello Kitty collabs. We definitely do. In person, self-made, fantastic, love it. The only manual I've kind of ran before is just the starter one for new players. But yeah, the last thing I was running was my own campaign I made called Night Lords, which was kind of like it was like a vampire hunty thing, but it kind of got more into like demonic occult stuff because there were like minotaurs from one land called the Vespid, and they didn't know where they were from, and there was, you know what it's like in D&D. I could fucking go on about the world building forever, but enjoy your game, dude. Thank you very much for stopping by. If I'm honest, it's probably around the kind of time that I should be cutting the stream dead anyway. It's getting a bit later for me. It's about to hit 11 p.m. and I don't want my kid to absolutely wreck me when he wakes up at shit o'clock in the morning and comes jumping on my head to get me out of bed. So I will say adieu. Thank you very much, everyone, for stopping by. This has been a lot of fun. A very nice hangout for me tonight. I really appreciate your company. We did pretty damn good, I'd say. Out of 3 boosters, we pulled 2 prize bays, and the other one was the other recolor that I actually wanted to get. So we got a 960 and an LF, which is dope. We opened a pretty cool and exclusive part. There's only a handful of these in the world, to be honest. So there's been maybe 8 G2s in Japan so far, 8 including the kids ones in Thailand, probably around the same number in Singapore, maybe Malaysia at this point. So like there's less than 100 of these around, I imagine, at the moment, which is pretty cool. I just wish it was the gold one is all. But yeah, thank you everyone for stopping by, enjoying the openings, reacting very minimally to the anime as usual. But yeah, Betty buys time, Juice, William, GG, Quinton, Yamile, my wife. Who else stopped by? Starbit, you stopped by, my guy. Thank you. Elliot was hanging out at the beginning of the stream. He did a donation, which is much appreciated. Keyshawn was hanging out. I think there were some others as well. I do apologize if I've forgotten, but I very much appreciate it. If the people here can do the likes, comment on the stream, if you feel like adventurous and want to do a share, I'm not going to stop you. But regardless of all that, mucho gracias. Kapun na krap. สวัสดีครับ